Scanning for audio.
Hello and welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time we're talking about this. It's number 67 from the Torchwood monthly range. Torchwood, the Lincolnshire Poacher. Now, let's read the synopsis first. Mysterious signals lead Torchwood to the Moil 4184. Greg likes countryside walks and recording the songs of birds 3627. No one knows the secret of the number stations 1205. How long has Ianto Jones been trapped in the boiler room 9723? Reality is collapsing 3581. The Lincolnshire Poacher is waiting. So, let me just have a think before we begin. This is almost guaranteed to be one of those Torchwoods that people talk about for a very, very long time. I adore this. I'm going to go straight in and say it. It's one of the best bits of world building we've had. And let's face it, Torchwood on audio is by far my most looked forward to audio releases. However, I do feel that it's... No, I'm not going to say the word Marmite. Marmite's wrong because people, they will love or will hate this. And that is kind of it. They will either absolutely adore this or they will go, what? They're wrong, by the way. People who feel that way, they will be very wrong. People who don't get this. But that's me being a gatekeeper. Naughty me. So, does anyone out there know what the number stations are? Hands up at the back. Yes, you. Of course you know what the number stations are. I've talked about them elsewhere. This is where I get a bit metaphysical. In the long wave audio, the non-digital world of audio, number stations are a series of difficult to locate radio signals where an automated voice is reading out a series of numbers and there's often a piece of music involved, which is the Lincolnshire Poacher. These are real, these exist. People mostly think there's something to do with the Cold War. Now, there's a thing called the medium is the message, and this is what's important. The actual message being broadcast isn't really that important. What is important is that it exists. Anything could be being broadcast. It's a triangulation point. It allows you to work out exactly where you are using these stations. Is the main prevailing theory of what they are. Logically, that's what it would be. So the medium becomes the message. An extrapolation of this would be the medium being the message of TV. What is television actually for? Television exists in order to keep people in their place, tell one side of the story, and to distract people from the banality of reality and their lives. That is the actual message of television. Stay in your place, don't question things, and just be a consumer. That is what the actual message of television is. Am I a cynic? Perhaps. Am I right? More likely. But that's not what it's important. What is important is that this story is about number stations. And these number stations exist in the real world. And they are a mystery. There are lots and lots of conspiracy theories. Oh, they're aliens. Why would they be aliens? In this story, a logical Doctor Who-based link is made. Something so obvious as to make all Doctor Who fans, when you listen to this, go, oh, of course, you idiot. Why didn't I think of that and write that down? And that is the beauty of the idea at the very core of this. But that's the narrative. What you've actually got going on here is an absolutely exquisite piece of writing, enhanced beyond all belief by the soundscape. The main character in this records things on old audio equipment. Oh, instantly I'm excited by this. You know that I'm that kind of person who loves audio equipment. It's almost, but not quite, a two-hander. And the lovely, lilting voice of the actual Lincolnshire Poacher involved in this, someone who is obsessed with the number stations for good reason, works because he's an audiophile. He collects sounds, and the sounds that he collects on his recording equipment are almost a third character in the piece. I don't want to spoil this. I don't want to go on and on. What I want to say is that this is superb. Yes, it's not needed for the ongoing narrative of Torchwood. It's not needed if you're a completist. Well, it is needed if you're a completist, that's the point. But it's not needed if you're just someone who dips in and out of the storylines and needs some sort of extended narrative or to know exactly why Ianto did X, Y in certain other stories. No, this is something more art for art's sake. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just something I'll be returning to because every time I've heard it, it's just got better. It's beautiful in construction. If this was on Radio 4, it would be instantly award-winning. That's how good it is. So I'll play the trailer and you can decide for yourself, as always. So until next time, be seeing you.
Here we go. That's it. From Big Finish Productions, Torchwood, the Lincolnshire Poacher.
5, 7, 2, 2, 6.
Hello? Sorry, how did you get this number?
No, that's not important, Ianto. It doesn't matter, because this is about the numbers. I need to know you're looking into them. Torchwood, because I've written, and I've called, and... 7, 8, 3.
Clever stuff. It's just mathematics.